So can I have Rishi? Yes. Are you online, Rishi? Hello? Rishi, are you online? Vasu, is he there?
Hello, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yes, Rishi. So welcome, Rishi, to our program. So உங்களை பத்தி நிறைய பேச போறது கிடையாது ஏன்னா ஒரே ஒரு வேர்ட் போதும் IRTS. You are a civil servant now and you are serving the nation. So that's such a wonderful thing and we are proud to have you here today. So I'm just directly going on to the questions. So what inspired you to get into this line?
Ma'am, right from childhood, I was always interested in infrastructure and how cities develop and how buildings are built. And all those ideas always came up in my mind. So then I thought, okay, let's do civil engineering. So I took up civil engineering as my bachelor's degree. Then while doing that, I got exposure to various fields within infrastructure development. I was exploring different opportunities. Like I wanted to study abroad and see how education system is over there. So then I understood like I was not only interested about cities, but how the entire concept of cities and settlements, why a building should be built at a particular place, why a park should be at a particular place, what's the interaction between people and parks and people and buildings. In the Mari Parkamboda, I got that idea like I wanted to do city and regional planning. So then I went into masters. I did my masters in city and regional planning from Georgia Tech. While I was there, I was also working as a transportation planner in Jacobs Engineering Group. So when I was doing that, I was working on a number of government projects. So like, for example, one of the projects was on developing the transportation system for an entire county. Like county is like a district. So while working on that, I was dealing with a lot of bureaucrats, and how the thinking goes on behind the curtains. So adallam paakumbodhu I was very interested. Sorry, when we go into the government, when we get into policy making, our impact will be much more larger. So appadi paakumbodhu, then I decided I'll get into civil services. So I came back to India, started preparing for it, and eventually I cleared it last year, and I got into Indian Railway Traffic Service. So that's the short story. It was not like I wanted to become right from my childhood. It was something like which came because of my experiences and whatever ideas I had over the years.
Yeah, that's very wonderful. நீங்க ஃபாரின் போயிட்டு கூட திருப்பி இந்தியாவுக்கு வரணும், நம்ம நேஷனுக்காக ஒர்க் பண்ணணும் அப்படிங்கறதே வந்து இட்ஸ் a big ஒரு matured attitude at this age. So you should be applauded for that. So thank you for coming back. Fine. And the next question is like, இப்போ வந்து ஒரு சிவில் சர்வீசஸ் போகணும் அப்படின்னா அதுக்கு நிறைய ப்ரிப்பரேஷன்ஸ் பண்ணணும். ஸோ அதுக்கு வந்து நிறைய சென்டர்ஸ் இருக்கு. ஸோ அந்த ஒரு சென்டர்ல போய் ஜாயின் பண்ணா போதுமா, நம்மளால வின் பண்ணி வர முடியுமா? அஃப்கோர்ஸ் ஹார்ட் ஒர்க் இஸ் ஆல்சோ தேர். ஆனா அந்த ஒரு சென்டர்ல போய் ஜாயின் பண்ணா போதும் அப்படின்னு நினைக்கிறீங்களா, இல்ல இஸ் தேர் எனி அதர் வே தட் யூ கேன் டேக் அப் திஸ் எஜுகேஷன் அண்ட் ப்ரிப்பேர் யுவர் செல்ஃப் ஃபார் திஸ்?
Personally, I didn't go for any coaching. So when I came back from US, I thought இப்போ ஆன்லைன்லயே all the materials are available. So அப்படி பார்க்கும்போது நான் இனிஷியலா யூஎஸ்ல இருக்கும்போது when I was thinking about the career in civil services, like I was going through the entire process. அப்போவே like ஆன்லைன்ல எல்லா materials, what are the books, what is the kind of exam pattern, எல்லாமே ஆன்லைன்ல பார்த்து தான் I decided this is something I can do. So அப்படி when I got into that process and eventually I came back to India, I thought I could prepare by myself. But this is not the same scenario for everybody. Everybody is from a different background, different education qualifications and everything. And there are certain subjects in civil services, like when we have to choose our optional, we need a lot of in-depth knowledge. So not optional on the geography, which I had no prior knowledge, but online material resources, through other contacts, I got a lot of information and books and other materials. So அந்த மாதிரி கூட பண்ணலாம், but for a person who does not have much of an idea how to go about it and what kind of materials to gather, how to plan his or her entire process, ideally should uh, go contact somebody who has cleared the exam or who has a lot of experience in this, or a coaching center which is more approachable. Nariya edathila it's more accessible also, especially in Tamil Nadu.
Yeah, thank you. That was wonderful that you were on your own and you took up a lot of other people to help you also. That's very nice. So இப்போ வந்து civil service அப்படின்னாலே it's a kind of a nightmare to many people. So இந்த nightmare avoid பண்றதுக்கு என்ன பண்ணலாம்? மேபி அவங்களுக்கு ஒரு ஆசை இருக்கலாம், பட் தென் ஐயோ நம்மளால முடியுமா அப்படிங்கிற ஒரு பயம் இருக்கும். ஸோ இந்த பயத்தை போக்குறதுக்கு என்ன பண்ணலாம்? What should a person do for this?
I think everybody, when we get into this field, when we start thinking about civil services, எல்லாருக்கும் இந்த பயம் இருக்கும். எனக்கும் இந்த பயம் ரொம்ப ரொம்ப அதிகமாவே இருந்தது. Like when I was in the US, I had to make a big decision, like to come back to India. Weekly, I had to convince everybody. Fortunately, I had very, very supportive parents and very supportive family who understood my thought process, my decision making, why I need to do this. So in that way, I was very supportive. But apart from that, and the ullukulla or bio epome irukum. So when I was thinking, so bayam is natural, but how do we overcome is through purely our dedication, our or passion. When we have that passion that we want to do this, and when we believe that we can do this, or a trust or a dedication, whatever we can invest in this, that must be done. Without that being done, only having passion is not going to solve the problem. Or even if you have a lot of dedication, you're not passionate about this, that will also not solve the problem. So it's about a balance. And the bayam vandu we can overcome by every day. When we work, we'll see, okay, at the end of the day, then we plan pannirnom, we achieved it. Okay, so we are progressing towards our target. So on the target, when we progress towards our target, naturally in the bayam it will reduce. So those minor planning and everything needs to be done to overcome this fear.
Yeah, wonderful. Because getting into action is something which can clear the nightmare. பயந்துட்டே உட்காந்துட்டு தான் நம்மளால எந்த வேலையும் பண்ண முடியாதுன்னு சொல்றீங்க. பர்ஃபெக்ட். இப்போ அடுத்தது வந்து caste reservations. இந்த இம்பாக்ட் எப்படி இருந்தது உங்களுக்கு as a civil service aspirant? Did you face that difficulty?
That's particularly a difficult thing for people who fall under the underserved category. Like we have to compete not only with others, but we only have 50% of this total seats available to us. And IAS Varnona, we have to be the top 90, 80, but now it's even at 70 because of EWS reservation. So economically weaker section reservation vandadanaala, it's actually beneficial for those in the underserved communities, because it gives them an opportunity, at least for 10% seats to for them to get into the service. But broadly speaking, romba kashtam da being in the reserved underserved category. And especially if you want in the top services, we have to be in the top 90, 70, 80 ranks, which is practically impossible. Just getting into the list out of 10 lakh people itself is a huge achievement. So appadi paakumbodhu it is challenging. And yeah, that's about.
Okay, fine. And the next thing is, like, we are very proud that you were involved in the framing of the national exit strategy for COVID-19 lockdown. So
Yes,
share your experience. How was it?
ரிஷி தமிழ்ல சொன்னீங்கன்னா சாரிமா, ரொம்ப பேர் தமிழ்ல கேக்குறாங்க.
கண்டிப்பா ட்ரை பண்றேன். So on April 3rd when the Prime Minister was giving his speech, he was interacting with all the chief ministers. Appo vande he was talking about like every state vande they must develop their own COVID-19 exit strategy. So nanu enoda like two of my colleagues naanga ukandu we were discussing like what to do and everything. அப்படி பண்ணும்போது we came up with this idea, சரி நம்மளே பண்ணலாமான்னு. So we took it as an opportunity, and அது So then we spent couple of days ella countries oda exit plans either ella research pannom what India has been doing past couple of weeks before that on exit eppadi pandrathu, like all those discussions we analyzed and everything, came up with this plan. We adu prepare பண்ணும்போது we actually didn't think it will become such a important document, so we just put in our efforts. Adana or opportunity we grabbed, and fortunately it became a big thing and it reached the right people, and it helped in preparing the eventual national strategy.
Okay, wonderful. Congratulations for that. You got the opportunity and you grabbed it, and you have come out successful. ரொம்ப சந்தோஷம் இல்ல. இப்போ ஒரு 5 to 10 years from now, where do you place Rishi?
Ma'am, looking at how things are going, I've just got into the service. Service enter aayirken. It's been just 3 months, and right now the most important thing there's a lot of transformation happening within the railways, like in terms of technology, infrastructure. So over the next 5 years ennoda focus using my transportation planning knowledge, as well as the entire thing is about data analytics, artificial intelligence. So we have to simultaneously develop our skills in those sectors and help in developing frameworks of how to transform Indian Railways. For the next 5 years, that will be the immediate target on how I can contribute to the development of Indian Railways. Over the next 10 years, let's see, ma'am, how things go after 5 years.
All the very best for that. Yes. And there is one sensitive question. Is it necessary to have the blessings of the ruling party for the civil servants to get the powerful posting or even do your job at peace?
Ma'am, Kandipa, there have been situations where certain civil servants, because of their political affiliation, have got benefits. But generally, pathina, whoever has performed well, who has done their work, who contributes to the nation, who contributes to the development of the organization, இதெல்லாம் யார் பண்றாங்களோ அவங்க கண்டிப்பா they have become better officials, they have got into good positions, they have got good careers. So it's not necessary that you need to have some political affiliation or be connected to some good leaders. When your performance is there, I have seen that it is always appreciated. And இப்போ நாங்க கூட இந்த டாக்குமெண்ட் ப்ரிப்பேர் பண்ணோம் without any affiliation and anything, but it reached the right people and we got the right appreciation because of our performance. Avloda. So at the end of the day, it's all about performance. That matters a lot.
So being authentic, being very sincere, இதெல்லாம் இருந்தா மட்டும் போதும். நம்மளோட வேலையை பார்த்தா போதும், நம்மளுக்கு தேவையானது ரீச் ஆகும். That is what you're trying to say. Yeah, that's wonderful. So ரொம்ப கஷ்டப்பட்டிருக்கீங்க, ரொம்ப கஷ்டப்பட்டு இந்த இதுக்கு வந்திருக்கீங்க. யூஜி பிஜி எல்லாம் படிச்சுட்டு ஃபாரின்லாம் போயிட்டு திரும்பி இந்தியாவுக்கு வரணும்னு எல்லாம் வந்துட்டு ரொம்ப கஷ்டப்பட்டு பண்ணிருக்கீங்க. இந்தியன் ரயில்வே டிராபிக் சர்வீஸ், கவர்மெண்ட் ஆஃப் இந்தியா, உதய்பூர் ட்ரைனிங் போட்டிருக்காங்க அப்படிங்கிறப்போ how was you feeling? How did your family feel? It should have been ecstasy, but இங்க கொஞ்சம் எனக்கு wordsல கொஞ்சம் சொல்லுங்க. Just share that feeling with others also.
So it was about 1 year back, and the result on the I think it was April 5th last year. So it was about 7:05 p.m. Amma kita da first sonna that the result came, got into the list. Of course, ellarum very very happy that finally or a lot of work we could see a result. So ellarum romba sandoshapattaanga, and I think happiness is something which is derived. So weekly ellarum sandoshapadumbodhu they felt that their efforts which has gone through in making me a person, making me an individual, investing me through a lot of time and love, I think that has eventually made what I am. So on the happiness I could see in their faces at that moment. So on the happiness was made me really happy more than the result actually. So I think that was that moment.
Wonderful listening to you, Rishi, and all the very best for your future endeavors. So please stay connected with us. So while we move to the next topic. Thank you so much.
Thank you.